Hey, good morning everybody out there in YouTube. Thank you for stopping in to view my video with me today. Just want to do a quick video about a record haul. So I went to this just last weekend, went to Washington D.C, went to this very nice record store called Brydland in the Adams Morgan district of Washington D.C. It's also associated with another store that was a record store called Songbird. I think that's right. That's just the block down the street where there's actually, they play, have local acts or smaller acts come and play, and there's a venue there for young musicians to play. Really nice area, restaurants, walkable streets, very nice. So this is a picture of the record store, Brydland. So it's Brydland and Songbird, so it's real easy to get, but they're only a block apart. And really nice little store. See if I can get this to flip. Record store there, and maybe you can see that, maybe you can't, I'm not sure. But anyway, I want to do a quick video. So I've got a stack of records here. I was able to purchase, actually some of these I didn't purchase from them, but they're new that I just got as well and haven't opened. So Prince, 1999. You gotta have it in your collection. So a lot of the records I actually purchased were Prince albums. So building my Prince collection, Prince 1999, and then another, Sign of the Times. And actually, while I was at Brydland, I actually saw this in a box set. It's really a really nice box set. I think probably also came with a coffee table book or what have you that goes in there. But I had already purchased this. I actually purchased this at Target, as a matter of fact. But from Brydland, got a nice little bag full of some newbies. So let's see what I got in the bag. Some of these are older used records, and then some of these were new and sealed. So if you know anything about Ohio, you gotta have some Ohio players in your collection if you like R&B, soul, funk. So this is the Ohio Players Fire album, and I got that. It was only $3, $3. I saw it. I think they had a sealed version of it for like 40, and I just kind of wasn't really prepared to spend 40 for it. But I found this for $3, so it's a trade-off. Another used album here. New edition, one of their earliest, I think maybe it had been that first album. And you know, Robbie, I'm not gonna try to name anybody, you know who they are. So new edition, and I got that, how much was that? I'm not sure what I paid, but I think it was less than $5. So I saw that and I had to add that in the collection. All right, new edition. And of course, if you like Prince, you also like the time. This is one of my favorite albums, actually. You know, a lot of good songs on there. You know, Gigolos Get Lonely too. Anyway, got this. This is a sealed new album, and that was actually $32. Pretty good deal. Kind of a lot of money, but going along. Dirty Mind, Prince. I think this might have been. No, actually, I think this one actually the earliest, but one of his earlier works. And that again too is a sealed new album. Got that for only $26. That's not too bad actually. Brand new sealed. So now that Prince, you know, rest in peace, Prince, controversy has passed on. You know, a lot of his older work and some of his never before printed or seen work that was vaulted is starting to come out. So you know, slowly building my Prince collection. I never really had a big Prince collection. I had an old girlfriend back in high school who loved Prince, and I kind of really started getting into Prince music when we dated back in 1981. But at any rate, not Prince, but the girlfriend. At any rate, so Controversy, another one of the first albums. Got that still sealed and pretty much brand new. $29 on that, really good deal. And that same weekend, we were going to the Capitol, while we were in DC in the first place. We was going to the Capitol Arena and to see our first concert in what, 2.5 years or so, and we went to see Maxwell. So he had just bought the store. I spoke to the store owner or the store manager. I'm not sure if he's the owner or the manager, but at any rate, spoke with him, and he was saying that you know, it was hard to get these albums, and he had bought a few for sale. He didn't know that Maxwell was in DC in that weekend. But at any rate, he told me there were only a few that he bought, and this was the last one. So I bought it. And another $32 fine. And that's sealed, brand new, still in the plastic. I kind of start to want anything I buy, I use. And I feel like, you know, when you own something, you should benefit from it, and you should enjoy it. It's not to be set on the shelf or something. But I've been kind of thinking about leaving these things sealed and not playing them. You know, of course, you have all these streaming services that have a lot that are still on CD. Ziggy set basement lights to 100%. The light's starting to dim on me. Ziggy set basement lights to 100%. Okay, the lights are back. Didn't put the lights on the camera. At any rate, this was the last one. So again, this album is kind of special. Oh, still turning on me. Okay. I guess the room is trying to tell me that's enough. It's time to end. Ziggy, set the basement lights to 100%. And keep it that way. Anyway, this album was an album that I played a lot in between marriages. My first marriage, my second marriage. And there was this album and a Brian McKnight CD. Actually, I had both CDs. And I played them a lot during that time when it was just me, between not being married, just being a lonely guy. At any rate, so this album does have a lot of meaning. Listen to it all the time. So now I have it on vinyl. That is my vinyl haul. Pretty much a couple of previously owned records, and a lot of still new sealed records added to my collection. So I want to tell you too about this other, it's no sponsor or anything, but there is a site called Discogs, D-I-S-C-O-G-S, Discogs. I recently joined it and found it, and it is a site where you can take your album, you know, go to that site once you register, and then you can you know, search for the album and then add it to your collection, and it keeps a running digital online catalog of all the records that you add to your collections that you own. So I've been doing that lately, and you know, I thought maybe I had about, you know, 100, 200 albums. Come to find out, I got a lot more than I realized I have, and it's taken a while to actually upload, not upload, but register or add to the collection all of the albums that I have. So I'm doing that a little at a time. So if you haven't seen that, try that out. Do a search at Google, Discogs. And it's a good way to keep track of your albums and to have a digital library of your albums. And it also allows you the opportunity to sell and buy albums that other people have in their collection. So I can list my catalog and other people can review it. And if I have an album that maybe I'd be willing to sell, it also evaluates the album. So it tells you how much that album is worth based on, you know, what year was it, what album it was, whether it's rare, what have you. So I found that quite interesting. I might do a video on that and just kind of show that page. But so these I can add to my collection now and add to my growing stock here. I'm hoping to someday build a real collection in my old age. I mean, so many albums I've had in my lifetime that I never kept or got rid of or sold, even Laserdisc. I had a nice Laserdisc collection back in the 90s. And I had a yard sale, and I sold my player and a big stack of Laserdiscs for like 50 bucks. That's insane now that I think about it. So I made that mistake in the past. I'm not gonna do it again. So when I'm old and gray, these albums, and you know, when I leave this earth someday, these albums will be left behind for my children or someone to take on and experience that that love of music and records and the equipment that we all together so enjoy. I mean, it happened for me when my father-in-law passed. My wife said you could have his record, so You know, I think about Red Fox. I want my daddy's records kind of thing. So something, if you don't have much, it's something that you can pass on, let another generation experience, and let it propagate on into the future. It's a great thing. So at any rate, when you own it and you love it, and you can experience it whenever you want to, and you hear true music, not digitized, sampled, shrunk down, and degraded sound, pure, unadulterated music. That's what it's all about. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope I'm in focus, because I can't tell. I hope this video works. And I'll see you the next time. And, you know, happy Monday. Bye.